Hey guys, what's going on? Mega CJ here, and I am sorry that I have not been able to upload any videos lately. I still don't have a new laptop, and I can't really upload any of the videos on my camera yet. And before we start this video, I would like to apologize for any shakiness in the video. I am recording it on my iPad, and I do not have a stand for my iPad, so I'm just holding it with my hand. And I am pretty tired right now, so I'm not fully alert. But I had a battle against Brayden, or Ice Phoenix, if you don't know who that is on YouTube. I will leave a link in the description to his channel. And he had a pretty good team. The only Pokemon that I wasn't expecting him to bring was Sawsbuck. And that's just because he's seen my team a million different times. And he's never brought something like a Sawsbuck. So I didn't know how to react to that. And the Meowstic was a bit different too. But what can you do about it? Let's get right into the battle, guys. Okay, so I was sort of expecting Galvantula to lead, so I let out with my Kabutops just to see if I could maybe either scare him out or just OHKO him or something. But he ended up starting out with this Scrafty, which isn't the best for me, but it's not the worst. And he goes for Fake Out first turn, as I was going to go for X-Scissor, which tried to get an OHKO on him. Didn't do anything. And then he withdraws and goes into Meowstic, which was okay for me because I get a free X-Scissor off, brought it down over half health, which was amazing for me. And then he goes ahead and uses Thunder Wave on me, which was sort of scary because I didn't really want my Speed Demon to be paralyzed, but it didn't do much because I still was able to get the X-Scissor off and just destroy this Meowstic before I could do any damage to my team. And then he decides to send in his Weavile, or Weavile, I call it Weavile. And he is going to Fake Out just like everyone always does. And that's another just waste of a turn for my Kabutops. Can't do anything. And I really couldn't do anything. So he goes for Ice Shard. I think he was going to go for Icicle Crash instead, but it doesn't really matter. He didn't, and that gives me the free X-Scissor, which just takes out the Weavile, no problem. And I was surprised that takes it out because my Kabutops isn't max attack for some reason. I sort of need to get a new one, like breed a new one. And then he comes back out in the Scrafty, and he goes for Drain Punch. I was expecting a Fake Out, so I went for X-Scissor again. But if I had known he was going to go for Drain Punch, I would have Aqua Jetted just to get some extra damage off. But that's my Kabutops down. And then he goes with the Moxie Boost. So I was like, okay, let's go into Bastiodon, and I'm not really thinking Stealth Rock to this point. I'm thinking get rid of the Moxie Boost Scrafty. So what do? I decide to Roar Out, living on 11 HP. Wouldn't have killed me anyway because it's sturdy, but I really wanted that Scrafty out of here. And out comes Rotom Heat, which on its own is a big problem for my team, just because of what it can do. It goes for Dark Pulse. It's going to take my Bastiodon out, no problem. So yeah. And at this point, the only thing that I have that can really touch Rotom is my Greninja. So I send out Levi the Greninja and go for a Scald, but he's gonna swap into his Sawsbuck. So the Sawsbuck should eat up a Scald, but it did do some pretty decent damage. I was hoping for the burn, I didn't get it, but still, that's pretty decent damage. So I swap back out into Venusaur, and he goes for the Flash. And I was thinking, okay, this is weird. I've never seen Flash used in a battle before. So I decided to Mega Evolve and go for Sludge Bomb, but he outspeeds me and goes for Flash again, so that's accuracy drops twice in a row on a move that's not 100% accuracy. It was never going to hit, so that misses. And then he withdraws Sawsbuck, goes back out into the Rotom, and I go for Sludge Bomb again, and it missed again. So I decided I don't want to sack off my Venusaur just yet. I'm going to bring him back, and I go out into Greninja. And he goes for Overheat, which really won't kill because I'm a Greninja. It did do a lot more than I wanted it to, but it didn't kill, which was the only good thing. And I was half expecting him to swap back out, so I used Extra Sensory, just because it does decent damage to Rotom, and it would have killed the Sawsbuck regardless. And then the Overheat is just going to take me out no matter what I do. Couldn't really do anything about that. Levi didn't do too much in the battle, but it did just enough to help me out to the point where I had a chance in this battle. And then I decided to go into Noivern. And I went into Noivern expecting him to switch, and he did. And he went right out into Galvantula, which was perfect for me because I went for U-turn because I really didn't want to let Noivern be in here against anything. I just wanted it in there as a scout. So I get a free swap into my Venusaur, and this started to spell the end, pretty much. He goes for Sticky Webs. It doesn't mean anything because the only two Pokemon I have left are Flying type, so it would never affect me. Sludge Bomb is going to take out the Galvantula. Not even a problem for Venusaur. And he goes out into Rotom, and I was thinking, okay, if I can land an attack, I'll be fine. He goes for Overheat, not remembering that Venusaur gets Thick Fat when it Mega Evolves. So Venusaur is able to eat that and tank the hit. Not too well, but it still tanked it. Sludge Bomb is going to take out the Rotom. And at this point, I'm thinking to myself, I'm set. I don't need to swap Venusaur out. I don't need to save it. And he's gonna go for the Fake Out. I'm just spamming Synthesis, hoping that I can live whatever he goes for. But the Crunch is going to be too much to take me out. Too much for me to live. So that's Venusaur down. He did a great job. So I'm going to send out Noivern. And the only thing I'm worried about is that if my attacks miss, he has Moxie Boost. He has a very good chance to win. So I went for Hurricane, hoping it doesn't miss, and it doesn't. And it actually takes the Scrafty out one hit. And that, my friends, is the end of the battle, because all he has left is a Sawsbuck against two Flying types. He had no chance. Hurricane actually connected twice in a row, because I am Choice Scarf. And that's just basically all that he could do. And it was a close battle. It was a 2-0. And I'm not holding anything against Braden. He did an amazing job. Shoutouts to him. Like I said, link will be in the description. And I think he's uploading this battle sometime soon. So go check out his perspective of it. He actually did a live recording of it. So thank you guys for watching this video. It's the first of many battles to come on my channel. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It means a lot to me. I'm on the road to 50 subscribers before the end of the year is my goal, but just getting to 50 would be absolutely amazing for me. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.